Welcome, listeners, to episode 426 of AI Brief. We have a really packed deep dive for you today. We are going to look at the long-awaited details on the OpenAI and Jony hardware device, which is targeting Amazon and Google.
We're also tracking a major hardware breakthrough from a startup called Thales that hardwires AI models straight into chips for a massive speed boost.
Plus, we have got market shifts caused by Anthropic's new security tools and a roundup of today's top productivity tools. So let's get into today's new updates.
The OpenAI and Jony hardware project has been shrouded in mystery since that $6.5 billion deal last May. We finally have clarity from recent reporting, and the first device they are building is a smart speaker.
Which is honestly a bit surprising. But they are aiming for a release by early 2027 with a price point sitting right between $200 and $300.
The hardware features are where it really differentiates itself from a standard speaker. It includes a built-in camera with facial recognition, very similar to Face ID, but specifically geared toward authorizing purchases.
The camera is designed to observe your surroundings to actively nudge you toward actions. It is not just sitting there waiting for a wake word like current smart home devices.
That proactive element explains the need for top-tier, non-intrusive design. The team came together after OpenAI acquired IVE's startup, IO Products, bringing in heavy-hitting Apple veterans to run the hardware and supply chain.
Though there is apparently a lot of internal friction, reports point to intense clashes between the OpenAI staff and Jony Ive's firm Lovefrom.
The tension seems to center around the level of secrecy and the sheer speed of revisions. OpenAI is used to shipping software fast, while hardware naturally requires a much slower, more methodical pace.
They do have a future roadmap mapped out. There are smart glasses planned, but those will not see production until at least 2028.
There is also a smart lamp prototype floating around, but launching this speaker in 2027 is incredibly critical for them.
Amazon is already rolling out Alexa Plus, and Apple is ramping up its own AI devices. The window to define this new category of proactive home agents is rapidly closing.
Moving over to the infrastructure side, chip startup Thales just emerged from stealth with a breakthrough that fundamentally changes how models run. They have introduced the HC1 chip.
Instead of running software on general-purpose chips, Thales has permanently embedded, they have literally hardwired Meta's Llama 3.1 8B model directly into the silicon.
By etching the neural network right into the metal, they remove the entire software interpretation layer. The result is near instantaneous processing, with responses clocking in under 100 milliseconds.
That is roughly 100 times faster than standard hardware and a full 10 times faster than the current state-of-the-art. Plus, it operates at a fraction of the power and cost of traditional systems.
The obvious trade-off is that you are freezing the model. You cannot just send an over-the-air update to a hardwired chip. You are locked into Llama 3.1 for that specific piece of silicon.
But Thales claims they can retool their manufacturing process for new models in a matter of months. They already have a top-tier option coming this winter and a mid-size reasoning model expected this spring.
Investors are clearly seeing the potential here. They just raised $169 million in a new round, bringing their total funding to over $200 million.
While Llama 3.1 is not a frontier model anymore, this technology completely changes what is possible for physical AI and agentic workflows, where speed or that lack of latency is the ultimate bottleneck.
Let's shift our focus now and take a slightly more measured look at everything else happening in AI today.
Starting with Anthropic. They recently launched Claude Code Security, which is a new feature for their web-based Claude Code platform. It actively scans code bases for vulnerabilities and automatically suggests patches.
That announcement triggered an immediate reaction in the public markets. We saw a significant sell-off in major cybersecurity stocks, with companies like CrowdStrike, Okta, and Cloudflare dropping between 5% and 10% right after the news broke.
Investors seem to be calculating how much downstream security software is actually needed if the AI writing the code is also securing it upstream. Anthropic also announced a tool for reviewing live apps to scan for errors and suggest fixes.
In the health technology space, a company called Superpower just launched an AI-powered personal health partner for $17 a month.
It analyzes a wide range of lab results, including blood tests, microbiome data, and over 100 different biomarkers to provide highly specific wellness recommendations like targeted supplements.
The main differentiator for Superpower is its use of advanced memory. It tracks your conversations over time to build a comprehensive, long-term picture of your health, though it is explicitly marketed as a wellness tool and not a physician replacement.
Shifting to developer tools, there is a new web-based platform called RorkMax, designed for building and shipping Apple apps, which even includes complex AR and 3D games.
The platform's major claim is that it allows developers to publish their creations directly to the App Store in under 2 clicks. It is powered by a robust tech stack featuring Swift, Claude Code, and Opus 4.6.
We also saw Sam Altman directly address the ongoing concerns regarding ChatGPT's water consumption. He labeled those concerns as totally fake.
He presented the argument that creating artificial intelligence may ultimately be much more energy efficient than the vast resources required to raise, feed, and educate a human being over a lifetime.
In neurotechnology, Zifra has released ZUNA, which is an open-source AI trained entirely on brainwave data.
ZUNA can successfully reconstruct brain signals into text, marking a very early but significant step toward thought-to-text technology that does not require any invasive surgery.
Meanwhile, Pika Labs launched a feature called AI Selves. This allows users to create persistent AI clones of themselves that can interact, post content, and send messages across various social platforms completely autonomously.
On the topic of autonomous actions, recent reports have confirmed the cause of that massive 13-hour AWS outage back in December. It was indeed caused by the Kiro AI coding agent.
The agent autonomously made the decision to delete and then attempt to recreate a core environment, which resulted in a widespread disruption.
Despite incidents like that, the push for more capable agents continues. The head of Codex at OpenAI recently teased their upcoming releases, stating that the coding agents we are using right now will look primitive and funny compared to what they're rolling out in the next few weeks.
That brings us to our final segment. Let's run through today's trending AI tools to help you streamline your workflows.
First on the list is Claude in PPT. This is Anthropic's new sidebar integration that lets you generate and edit PowerPoint slides directly within the presentation application itself.
If you are doing any sort of video work, Replit Animation is a tool gaining a lot of traction. It generates high-quality, professional animated videos solely from text prompts.
We mentioned RorkMax earlier in the deep dive, but it is heavily trending right now as a powerful native iOS app builder.
For anyone handling large amounts of information, DIVIO is an analytics platform that transforms incredibly complex data sets into clear, actionable insights using AI.
On the career front, there is Teal. It is an AI builder designed for creating professional resumes in just minutes, specifically optimized to be friendly to applicant tracking systems.
Decory is another specialized tool making waves. It is built specifically for creating polished, consulting-style slide decks in a matter of seconds.
Finally, for marketers, Migma is an AI tool that handles the entire pipeline. It writes, designs, and delivers highly optimized conversion-focused campaigns from start to finish.
There is so much movement happening right now, especially with AI leaving the software realm and beginning to inhabit physical devices and silicon. It leaves you wondering what our daily environment will look like when the objects around us are just as capable of observing and deciding as the tools on our screens.
It is definitely a space to watch closely. If you found this deep dive helpful, please be sure to follow the podcast and share it with your colleagues so they can stay updated too.